Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show special episode here from the Gas Digital Network, where everything started for this show. This major, massive media operation started here in the bowels of the East Village at the Gas Digital studio under the tutelage of Luis Gomez, a major media figure. Like Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell's father, was a media mogul. Luis Gomez, media mogul. Under his tutelage, I started the Tim Dillon Show, massive media operation, conglomerate, as many have referred to it. And I can't run away from that anymore. People have accused me of being a powerful figure in the media, and I cannot run away from that anymore. It is... Facts are facts. I'm kidding, of course. Am I? And because I got into a skirmish, and I didn't even mean to do this. I tweet all day, every day, and my tweets anger people to varying degrees. And I was with Ben, and we were driving back from Rochester, New York, and we were going to New York City. I didn't want to fly because it dries out my throat, even though my throat still sounds bad. Imagine how much worse it would have sounded had I flown. So it's a 6-hour drive, and that's a lot of keyboard time, a lot of finger time for Twitter, including an hour stop at the Cheesecake Factory. Where? Do you remember?
I don't know the name of that town. Oh, it was outside Syracuse.
Yeah.
Right there.
And Cheesecake Factory outside of Syracuse, New York. It was out of a lot of things. They were out of a lot of things, but the things we had were good. The cheesesteak, the cheeseburger, egg rolls. The quesadilla is one of the best in the industry. And I tweeted about the sketch that SNL did where Pete Davidson played Joe Rogan and somebody else played Big Bird.
Kyle Mooney.
Okay. And it's again just kind of recycling this hack premise that Joe Rogan took horse medication for COVID, ivermectin, which isn't true. It's like a widely discredited thing, right? It's like a CNN talking point, like DNC talking point. It's weird that you wouldn't go further with it. We've made fun of Joe. We've made fun of ivermectin. There's a lot to make fun of with podcasts, whatever. Alternative treatments. There's tons of things you can do. The sketch was admittedly pretty lazy. And I think most people knew that. And I tweeted that. I said that. I said that the show now is kind of lazy, mediocre hacks. Not every sketch. Not everything they do. Certainly not everybody that works there. But, you know, when they go political, it's low-hanging fruit. They're not trying to do anything that makes you go, wow. I mean, this is a show that did the Mueller Days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, Bob Mueller gave to me. This is not... It's a propaganda arm, which is okay, right? You're allowed to be that. Comedy shows should have a point of view, and I don't have to agree with it. But when it's so blatantly state propaganda, and it's so blatantly lazy, and it's not executed well at all, people can criticize it. Like that's, something that's going to happen. And I criticize it. And then one of the writers, Michael Che, who we'd never had a negative interaction ever in our lives, came at me and was basically like, Tim Dillon's not what you think he is. He's a sweet, humble guy, which I agree with. And then he goes, he tried stand-up and got nowhere, and
became a media personality because it's much easier.
Became a media personality because it's much easier. Which, again, he's entitled to his opinion, right? I have a platform and an opinion, and people care about what I say. That tweet got like 40,000 favorites and a bunch of retweets. So listen, I don't even know what the media is, but I guess anyone with a platform and an opinion's in the media. it's not harder to be in the media. I mean, let's say I am in the media. Let me take that premise. I don't know that I agree with that. He works for NBC. You would think if anyone was in the media, it's me and you here. I have nobody behind me at all. Except Lewis, maybe because he owns the studio. But this idea that I'm a major media figure is kind of funny. But again, am I known from the podcast? Sure. Is he known from SNL? Yes. Neither of us really are like Sebastian Maniscalco, who's known from stand-up. Now, we both do stand-up, and we're good at it. I think he's funny, and I don't know what he thinks I am. But we sell thousands of tickets all over the world, which he's not doing. But that's okay. Doesn't mean anything. It just means that there's people that enjoy my stand-up. And that's what it is. Now, maybe those people don't matter. That maybe they're all Nazis. Who knows? That's possible. It's possible that everyone who's succeeding is a Nazi and all of their fan bases are Nazis. And that's the only reason that anyone is successful at all. Perhaps Doja Cat is a Nazi and everyone that buys tickets to her shows are Nazis. If you have a live event and it's sold over 70% of tickets, it's very possible everyone there loves Hitler. I guess. I don't know. That seems to be the running explanation for why anyone is successful at anything.